Three things that is most important when it comes to dashboard creation using Excel, Power BI, Tableau or any other BI tool. Understanding the data, understanding the KPIs that you need to show on dashboards, and the third part is the dashboard sketch. Before getting into a project, before getting into a dashboard project, we need to know all these three things. Understanding the data, we need to understand the data, we need to understand what are the different data points, what are the different data types. We also need to understand what are the different KPIs. So EDA plays a vital role when it comes to dashboard creation. Or you can also discuss KPIs with your seniors, with your client, with your customers, whatever it is. And then design sketch. Design sketch, in certain companies we use a UX designer to sketch some design layouts, or else in certain companies we do the sketches by ourselves. But the bottom line is all these 3 points are important. Hi, my name is Satyajit Pattnaik. Welcome back to my channel. In this video, we are going to do a project walkthrough of an Excel dashboard. Well, this dashboard is not created by me because I'm not an Excel pro. I could consider myself as good in Power BI or Tableau, but not in Excel. Well, this particular project is created by Mr. 𝐓𝐢𝐻𝐲𝐷. Well, he's one of my LinkedIn connections. He stays in Egypt. He's a working professional with 3 to 4 years of experience, but he works into a different sector and he wants to do a transition into data analytics. Well, in case you like this project, in case you're fascinated by his work, you can reach out to him on LinkedIn to discuss anything if you want to. Well, let's get started with this project very quickly. This is a very fascinating project on football. Well, he seems to be a football fan. What he has done is he has captured the data from Kaggle, captured a data set containing information about Cristiano Ronaldo. He seems to be a good fan of Cristiano Ronaldo, so he has taken the data from Kaggle, Cristiano Ronaldo's data, and from there he has created multiple KPIs, and from there he has created his final dashboard. So if you look at the data, this is how the data looks like. He has collected Cristiano Ronaldo's information from one of the Kaggle data sets. Well, I'll be sharing you this data set and the dashboard together in the description below. So the different columns we have is season, competition, date, club, opponent, playing position, minutes Cristiano Ronaldo has played, the type of goal and the goal assist. If you see empty records here, which basically means he has not taken a goal assist, he has done the goal by himself, and goal assist means these people have assisted him in the goals, right? If you are fascinated with football, I think you must be aware of all these terminologies, so need not have to explain more. So when you have a data like this, first of all, understanding the data is very important. Now we understand that these are the different seasons, these are the different competitions where Cristiano Ronaldo has played, dates, club, opponent. So the data understanding is very simple here. It's not that complicated. Now when it comes to the dashboard, we always have to first start with the KPIs. What are the KPIs that I need to show? Definitely one of the KPIs will be the number of goals, the number of minutes played, how many assists, who are the highest assisted players who basically assisted Cristiano Ronaldo, what are the different opponents against whom he has scored, in which club he has performed the best. These kind of KPIs we need to show on our dashboard. And apart from that, we can also show different clubs that we have as part of a slicer, so that if you can select Al Nassr or Juventus or Manchester United or Real Madrid, you will be able to change the graphs. It will dynamically change the graphs. So the very first step is to create pivot tables or pivot tables, whatever you can call. I'm not going to show you how to create pivot tables. I hope it's very simple to create a pivot table. Let's say you're creating a pivot table on competition and let's say number of minutes played. You can simply go to insert and create a pivot table here. Very simple, right? So pivot tables are created. You can see the different count of leagues, the different count of the football clubs he has played, and different other pivot tables. And based on these pivot tables, different charts are created. So let's say you want to create a chart on this pivot table, you can simply go ahead and create a pivot table like this. right? And then based on your dashboard background, based on your dashboard color, you can go ahead and do the formatting. Let's say you want to change the colors, so you can do that, right? Not that difficult. Now once your dashboard layout is ready, then you can just cut it. Let's say I want to create my dashboard here. First of all, I want to fill it with a particular color, and then you can simply drag and drop these records and then format it so that it looks beautiful, right? So I'm not going to use this. I'll delete it. I'll directly go to my dashboard. This is how the beautiful dashboard looks like. The creator is 𝐓𝐢𝐻𝐸𝐻𝐸, as I already explained. His LinkedIn profile will be in the description below so that you can go ahead and check it out. Now you can see what exactly is this 212. These are the different numbers or the different measures that I'm showing, and you can see this graph is a pie chart for the different assists given to Ronaldo, total goals per team. Okay, so maximum goals he has scored is in Real Madrid because of a certain reason. He was with Real Madrid for a very longer period of time, right? And then total goals for competition, total way of goals, total goals in seasons, total goals per position, and so on. Now these all charts are very simple. This is a bar chart, this is a bar chart, this is a pie chart. Now I will only show you how to create a slicer because this is the most important part. So let me keep it as it is. You can see if you select on Al Nasser, the data is changing dynamically. If you are clicking on Juventus, data is changing. So this is a dynamic slicer that we have, right? So how do we create this particular slicer? So you can see this particular thing is taken from here. So if you click on this data, go to analyze, you can create a slicer from here, insert slicer. Okay, now insert slicer, I want to have a slicer on club. So click on OK. Now I'll just copy this and paste it here. Now once you paste this particular thing here, you can simply go to slicer settings, and let's say I don't want to display the header. Click that and then go to options, and here you can select your custom style. Let's say this one, and done. Now we will test it out. You can see it is working, but just in case it is not working, your data is not dynamically changing when you are clicking on this, a simple change you need to do is right click and then go to report connections, and here you have to turn on everything because this thing has to be connected with all the pivot tables. That's it. And once this is done, click on OK and you will be able to get this, right? So this is what is being done here. I'm deleting it. Now this brings to an end to this particular video. In case you are excited to build something like this, take it as a base and start creating your portfolio projects. In case you have a specific requirement in the space of Excel, Power BI or Tableau, you want me to work on certain projects from scratch, maybe HR analytics, cybersecurity or any other domain, let me know in the comment section and I will come back with that particular video. That's all about this particular video. The codes, the files, everything will be in the description below. 𝐓𝐢𝐻𝐸𝐻𝐸's profile link will be in the description below. In case you like this video, please like, share and subscribe, and do not forget to send a connection request to 𝐓𝐢𝐻𝐸𝐻𝐸. Get in touch with him. In case you have any job opportunities for him, that will be great because it seems that he has the right knowledge to become a data analyst. Try to help him out. That's all about this video. See you in the next video. Till then, bye bye.